dealing with approach anxiety, which is totally normal, when I first started putting myself out there in the dating scene to meet more women, to learn how to flirt, to move things forward in a non-platonic way, um, the approach anxiety is a real thing, man. I think everybody feels it unless you're just born a full-blown natural, which is uncommon. What I used to do when I first got into the game, learning how to meet women, I would have these little tricks that I would use to psych myself into it, to get myself over the anxiety and to warm myself up socially. So I'll give you the same tricks that I used to use. First, have an evening routine or a daytime routine. So what I mean by that is, shower, put on some good clothes, make sure you look good, make sure you smell good, make sure your personal hygiene is on point. You don't want to have any self-consciousness about how you look and how you're presenting yourself. That's one. Two, I recommend when you go out, whether it's a mall, grocery store, a bar, or a lounge, when you go out, when you park your car, get out of the car, head straight to the venue, and I want you to start approaching and giving compliments to everybody you see. So not just the girls. So if you stop at the gas station on the way to the bar, for example, when you go to the cashier, as you're checking out for whatever you're buying, let the cashier know that she has nice nails. If there's a dude, be like, hey man, nice shirt, you have really good posture, you have a really good voice. Just give a compliment. When you get to the venue, on your way in, if you're passing people in the parking lot or when you hit the front door, if there's a bouncer or the front door guy, give that person a compliment as well. Give them your name, ask for their name. When you walk inside, what you're going to do is approach all. Now, this is really a tip for when you're a beginner in the game, but approach all in the beginning, because what you need to do is get really good at approaching. When you approach all, you're going to be indiscriminate. So don't just look for the super attractive girls. Approach everybody. You don't have to get into a long-winded conversation. Just go up to a person, give them a compliment. Hey, just so you know, you have really nice hair. I want to give you that compliment. Oh, thank you so much. And then move on. Make sure you make it low pressure for you to stay in the interaction. One of the biggest reasons you have approach anxiety is because you feel like you're about to get into this long, drawn-out conversation where you have to have a lot of stuff to say, where you have to have a lot of good questions to answer, and you're still tense and you don't want to be in that situation, right? So approach all, give a compliment, but then exit quickly. Do that 5 to 10, and I mean 5 to 10 different times, and you will be warm. You'll have social momentum, and you'll be able to then approach the girls who you're attracted to, but you'll already have that level of relaxation because you're a little bit desensitized from talking to 5 to 10 different strangers already. Now, you can do that several times a week, and you can build social momentum throughout your week leading up to the weekend as well, which is what I recommend you do. Now, the second tip is I want you to small chunk your interaction. So you go from just giving a compliment. Hey, just so you know, you have really nice posture. Has anybody told you that today? No. Well, just wanted to give you that compliment. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Have a good night. Next person, give a compliment. Just, hey man, I really like those shoes. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. All right, cool. Next compliment. Boom. Small chunk it. And then as you start to warm up, as the tension leaves your body and you can feel more comfortable, I want you to go from giving a compliment to then giving your name, getting their name, asking them what brought them out tonight, who they're here with. Is it their first time here? What do they like to do in the city, etc. Get into the first beginning stages of the conversation. When you do that, be like, anyway, nice meeting you, John. Nice meeting you, Amber. Have a great night. Again, we're not doing anything romantic. We're not trying to get into a sexualized conversation. We're just being friendly and cool is what I call it. You want to be friendly and cool and you want to small chunk it. The next tip that I have, as you're small chunking it, then I want you to steer away from being friendly and cool and get into more romantic conversations where you have intention, the intent of actually making a connection with a woman where you can escalate it and take it somewhere. So if you start out by approaching strangers, approaching all, small chunking your interactions, moving that towards being friendly and cool, and then getting into intent approaches where you're approaching women you're attracted to with intent, you'll start building the momentum you need to crush approach anxiety and get way better results in your night. And if you want more tips on how to resolve approach anxiety in your life so you can get better results when you go out to meet women, whether it be at daytime venues or nighttime venues, to handle approach anxiety in any situation, comment approach anxiety on this video, and I'll send you a free resource where I break down every tip and trick I know on how to get this resolved so you can get better results in your dating life immediately.